So after the president declared state of emergency on Rivers State yesterday, he suspended the governor, he suspended the deputy governor, he suspended all the House of Assembly members. He blamed the governor for not even telling him to declare state of emergency. So many questions started to fly. Number one, 80% of people did not support the president's decision to declare state of emergency for different reasons. So the questions on ground, number one, does the president have the power to suspend a democratically elected governor? That's one. Two, does he have the power to declare state of emergency without going through the National Assembly? Thirdly, this decision, does it make sense? That's the moral question. Does it make sense? The president invoked Section 305 of the 1999 Constitution, which talks about state of emergency. So now, may we study them together. Subject to the provisions of this Constitution, the president may, by instrument published in the official gazette of the government of the Federation, issue a proclamation of a state of emergency in the Federation or any part thereof. Number two, the president shall immediately after the publication transmit copies of the official gazette of the government of the Federation containing the proclamation, including details of the emergency, to the President of the Senate and the Speaker of the House of Representatives, each of whom shall forthwith convene or arrange for a meeting of the House of which he is President or Speaker, as the case may be, to consider the situation and decide whether or not to pass a resolution approving the proclamation. So number one, the President has the power to declare state of emergency. Number two, is going to publish it in the official gazette of the government of the Federation. Then he will now send it. That is proclamation now. He will call send them to the Speaker of the House of Rep and the President of the Senate. So he will first proclaim. Now the Constitution will do it too. He will first proclaim before he will send them to them. Then those ones now will call for a meeting. President of the Senate will call for a meeting of the senators. The Speaker of the House of Assembly of the House of Rep will call for a meeting of the House of Rep members, and then they will now decide whether they want to pass resolution to approve the proclamation or not. Let's proceed. The president shall have power to issue a proclamation of a state of emergency only when A, the Federation is at war. Is Rivers State at war? No. B, the Federation is in imminent danger of invasion or involvement in a state of war. Is there imminent danger of invasion or involvement in a state of war? No. C, there is actual breakdown of public order and public safety in the Federation or any part thereof to such extent as to require extraordinary measures to restore peace and security. Is there breakdown of public order and public safety? Yes. Crude oil is supposed to be passing our pipeline. That's the orderly way. When you burst the pipeline and crude oil cannot pass again, it's not a breakdown of order. D, when there is a clear and present danger of an actual breakdown of public order and public safety in the Federation or any part thereof requiring extraordinary measures to avert such danger. So you do not even need to wait for the pipeline to be busted. Once there is a clear danger that these people can do it, the president can decide that we cannot take that risk. It will call declare state of emergency. Let's proceed. E, once there's an occurrence or imminent danger or the occurrence of any disaster or natural calamity affecting the community or a section of the community in the Federation. Is there an occurrence of imminent danger? Yes, they don't blow pipeline. Is danger to the community, to the Federation. So the president is well within his right to have declared the state of emergency. F, when there is any other public danger which clearly constitutes a threat to the existence of the Federation. That one not there yet. G, the president receives a request to do so in accordance with the provisions of subsection 4 of this section. That is, if he gets request from the governor of the state to declare state of emergency. If you watch the video yesterday, he blamed the governor that the governor did not tell him to declare state of emergency, so he used his own power to declare the state of emergency. Now let's proceed. 4. The governor of a state may, with the sanction of a resolution supported by 2/3 majority of the House of Assembly, request the president to issue a proclamation of a state of emergency in the state where there is in existence within the state any of the situations specified in subsection 3, subsection C, D, E. That's those imminent danger or breakdown of law and order of this section, and such situation does not extend beyond the boundaries of the state. So once the governor suspects that there's going to be a breakdown of law and order in his state, he can tell the president to declare state of emergency, but he cannot do that on his own. He would have to do it with the sanction of 2/3 members of the House of Assembly, which means Rivers State House of Assembly must sit and decide that there's problem coming. By that, the governor have told us to look over this matter, and have decided that the governor should call the president and tell the president to declare a state of emergency. The governor needs the permission of his House of Assembly members to do that. So I don't understand that blame when Tinubu they blame Fubara yesterday. He did not get the permission of his House of Assembly members to do that. That's one. Secondly, House of Assembly members never they talk to her. He go there, go submit budget, they not let her enter, they lock the place. Let's proceed. Number 5. The president shall not issue a proclamation of a state of emergency in any case to which the provisions of section 4 of this section apply, unless the governor of the state fails within a reasonable time to make a request to the president to issue with such proclamation. So the president no go fit declare without the governor, unless the governor don't fail to tell her within a reasonable time. So the question is, how long is a reasonable time? This pipeline with the boss just happened yesterday. I mean, 2 days ago. Less than 24 hours, you are blaming the governor that he has not told you to declare state of emergency. Let's proceed. 6. A proclamation issued by the president under this section shall cease to have effect. That means that thing when he talked yesterday, when he declared state of emergency, will cease to have effect if A, revoked by the president by instrument published on the official gazette of the government of the federation. That means the president himself can revoke the state of emergency. B, if it affects the federation or any part thereof, and within 2 days when the National Assembly is in session, or within 10 days when the National Assembly is not in session after its publication, there is no resolution supported by 2/3 majority of all the members of each house of the National Assembly approving the proclamation in 2 days. If the House of Assembly does not sit and support this state of emergency, that state of emergency will cease to exist. So then at the one, we will wait what will happen today and what will happen tomorrow. If the House of Assembly, that the 2 of them, both Senate and House of Rep, not sit down and decide that the government should go ahead with this state of emergency, that thing will cease to exist. Let's proceed. C. After a period of 6 months has elapsed since it has been in force, provided that the National Assembly may, before the expiration of the period of 6 months aforesaid, extend the period of the proclamation of the state of emergency to remain in force from time to time for a further period of 6 months by resolution passed in like manner. Or D, at any time after the approval referred to the paragraph B or the extension referred to paragraph C of this subsection, when each house of the National Assembly revokes the proclamation by a simple majority or all members of each house. So, the president declares state of emergency for 6 months. Before 6 months will end, if you want to extend them, the House will have to deliberate over it and agree that it should extend it. If the House does not deliberate over it by 6 months, this state of emergency ends, right? And if the House also deliberates over it, the court decides to make a revoke, that's all. The president does not have a say over that. The House of Assembly, the state of emergency ends. Now my question is this: why did we declare state of emergency? There's breakdown of law and order. They burst pipeline, but nobody buy that pipeline and they burst. For this country, bandits they capture full community. Lives will be at stake. The president has never declared a state of emergency for that. But he reached all year owner because of wicked, just one man. Just one man. The country will lose money. The oil was supposed to pass that oil pipeline no go pass again. And yesterday blow another one for Paisa last night. I've not confirmed it. That make I never give the report. So the country will be losing money. The state will be on state of emergency. All House of Assembly members will sit at home. The governor will sit at home. Why? Because wicked fees are waived. Is that how powerful wicked is in this country? No, Alamo, we see waiting state government will talk today. Yesterday, the state government say, office of the government says it's too early to say anything. So let us wait and see what the state government is going to say today.